Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to continue the Korean campaign. There is an Cobra 61, okay, that's my call sign. There is an underground factory which needs to be destroyed. It's at the very northeast part of North Korea, near to the Orang Air Base. It seems there is another 4 F-16s waiting for takeoff. I'm a part or the leader of the 4-ship formation of the F-16s, which are dedicated to this role. We are taking the same loadout as before, so 2 GBUs, 4 AMRAAMs. Oh, it's F5. It's F5 Tiger. F-16 in the front and then 2 F5s. And we are flying also with 3 external fuel tanks, just to extend the range of the F-16. As an escort, you can see there is an escort flight Mustang 2. It's a 4-ship formation of F-15s. So there will be like totally 8 aircrafts flying into this into that target area.
Cobra 6-1, request clearance for departure. Cobra 6-1, Kunsan Tower, hold short.
Cobra 6-1, holding short.
Cobra 6-1, Kunsan Tower, position and hold, runway 16 right.
Cobra 6-1, runway 16 right. Cobra 6-1, runway 16 right, ready for takeoff.
Cobra 6-1, Kunsan Tower, you are clear for takeoff, runway 16 right, depart heading 205.
Copy, depart heading 205, cleared for takeoff.
Cobra 6-2, Kunsan Tower, position and hold, runway 16 right. Cobra 6-2, Kunsan Tower, you are clear for takeoff, runway 16 right, depart heading 205. Cobra 6-3, Kunsan Tower, hold short.
Altitude.
Cobra 6-3, Kunsan Tower, position and hold, runway 16 right. Cobra 6-1, Kunsan departure, resume on navigation.
6-1, copy, resuming on navigation. So let's head directly to steer point 2.
Cobra 6-3, Kunsan Tower, you are clear for takeoff, runway 16 right, depart heading 205. 2, airborne. Cobra 6-4, Kunsan Tower, position and hold, runway 16 right. Cobra 6-2, Kunsan departure, resume on navigation.
It was very interesting that we were given this steer point. Not the steer point, sorry. I was still thinking about the steer point too. It's very interesting that we were being given the target, this underground factory, which is actually not underground, is very well visible on surface. And very interesting that this target was assigned to us just because it's quite far. That's the first goal, so we are flying across the whole southern Korea just to reach it. And the secondary, this target is just 25% operational, so it's almost destroyed. And maybe the high command just needs this factory be like completely shut off. So that's why they build up new package just to dismantle this factory into the atoms. So that's our task. I'm going to set up the aircraft first. Let's start with the fuel consumption method or procedure. So selected the external fuel tanks which are under wings. Let's set up the bingo fuel for 7,100. I will know that my external fuel tanks are empty. You can see how hard I'm climbing currently. Flying already quite long and still in only 9,000 feet. This aircraft is really heavy. Okay, let's switch off the lights. Close your eyes. Feel the energy in silence. Okay, that's it. Master arm on, laser on. Easy, and we don't have any. Let's set up the AMRAAMs. Okay, set up. Let's set up the... I'll be dropping them as singles, not as pairs, but I need to zero this spacing first. Okay, that's it. And I will drop them one by one, just to make sure that every single target in the target area is destroyed. Okay, let's check the situation around us. It should be clear, right?
Cobra 6, Chalice 3, no targets available.
Okay. As you can see, the steer point 2 is still like 250 miles away, so again a pretty long journey. Very, very far away. Meantime, it's getting darker and darker. It's 8:40 p.m. already, so we will be landing very late. Okay, I think we are already over the sea. Steer point is 50 miles away. Okay. So, we are just over the, or slightly close to the target. Let's put on the night vision. Okay, that's the North Korean coast. Let's check the situation.
Cobra 6-1, request vector to threat. Cobra 6, Chalice 3, no targets available.
Okay, no threats around me. My current fuel consumption is 5,100 pounds of fuel. I'm sitting at 10,000 pounds of fuel, so you can see that still pretty okay. I should be able to fly like this for almost 2 hours. That's great. I'll be over the steer point, so steer point 2 is selected. It's the active steer point. You can see it's flashing on my HSD, on the horizontal situation display. And it's just about 16 miles, and I'll be there in 1.40 minutes. Wait a moment, there is a flying object here over the sea.
Chalice 3, Cobra 6-1, declare.
Now he disappeared.
Cobra 6-1,
Oh, still holding the lock.
Contact is friendly.
Okay, it's a friendly aircraft. F-16, now I see it on the RWR, so I can see also their radars, basically. So it's another flight of F-16s. Let's switch to steer point 3, which is like 51 miles ahead. I'll be there in 5 minutes, so why not to use some time compression, at least 16 times faster. Okay, target area is approaching. We are close enough to prepare ourselves for the job. So let's switch to the target steer point already. Target 5. I can see that this my formation is quite long. Looks like some of the wingmen were unable to catch me during such long flight, so flying really really fast, and just because we are in the same configuration, they were unable to catch me. You can see I'm flying in the full power without the afterburner, so fuel consumption still 5100. Master arm on, laser arm on as well. Let's switch to the TGP screen, TGP mode, and I can see the target automatically. The TGP is automatically looking into the active steer point, which is steer point 5, the target. So let's lock the area already. Let's zoom it out. And I can see this objects which needs to be destroyed. This long warehouse here, I'm illuminating or showing with the, now it disappeared like before. I can see there is again some AAA, some ground units around this target, so we can expect some ground fire from this area. And in the distance here, when you look up, you can see the Orang airbase. So hopefully there will be no MiG-29s or 23s taking off from this airfield. Okay, still unable to lock anything just because where exactly is the steer point? Okay, let's fly slightly to the left just to make sure that the GBU will be able to hit the target. I'm gonna drop them as a singles, as I mentioned before, but I'd likely... Okay, now I can see the objects already. Let's start with this big, it should be an office building. Okay, still unable to block that object. No, that's not the correct object. That's the correct object. Okay. nice wave drop. Let's make a nice thumbnail from it. Okay, switching back to the... And I'm lasing. First trigger, you can see the L flashing. I'm so happy I was basically I was taught how to use the GBUs. Oh, what a ground fire. Very heavy. Need to climb out. Just to move slightly my my altitude. And there should be a hit.
Cobra 6-2, request permission to engage.
And it seems I didn't hit the target. No, it seems I definitely didn't hit it. And the L is not flashing. Very interesting. So maybe during my movement, the laser stopped the illuminating of the target. So I will let them bomb this target, and I will make another turn back and bomb this target on my way back.
Cobra 6, Chalice 3, no targets available. Hey, wait.
Okay, no hostile aircraft around us.
Hey, wait.
I can hear my buddies They are taking part of the destruction, so let's wait a couple of seconds until their payways hit the ground, and I will turn back and basically just see what's remaining to be destroyed. Okay, it's time to turn back already. Seems like all three wingmans dropped their GBUs. So let's turn back and let's see what they hit. I hope they were successful. Usually the wingman is able to hit the target without any problems. Number 3, number 4 dropped their payways much earlier than number 2 was dropping his payways now. Okay, I've turned back to the target. Okay. Target visible. And it seems that this office building is still standing. Going to focus on this target here. Although the warehouse nearby got destroyed, which is perfect. I'd like to see this big building hit. Thinking something else. Maybe not. Okay.
In position.
It's the incorrect target. Let's drop the bomb on this small object here. It should be some kind of warehouse. Okay. And I'm starting lasing. Okay, 26 seconds to the impact, 25 seconds. 18, 17, 16, 15. Fly slightly away. I don't see the target due to the smoke, but hopefully the target is able to see the bomb is able. Okay, direct hit. Nice. So, I'm empty. I'm going to check quickly the rest of the group. Save weapons.
Cobra 6, Cobra 6-1, weapons check. Cobra 6-2, 4, radar. Fuel state 9,000. Cobra 6-3, 4, radar. Fuel state 9,000.
Okay.
Cobra 6-4, 4, radar. Fuel state 9,000.
Okay, so everyone has dropped the payways already, so let's switch to steer point 7, which is the last steer point land. Okay, I should be there 10:20 p.m. So let's see.
Chalice 3, Cobra 6-1. Request vector for threat. Cobra 6, Chalice 3, no targets available.
I don't see the F-15s anywhere. Maybe I was too early over the target. I should be there. The target strike 21:20. It's 21:11:12, and I've done my bombing already, and I'm returning home, so definitely much earlier than I should be here. I can't fly that slow. I don't like slow flying. It's pretty useless to fly that slowly. Okay, let's fly home. Now there are F-15s. They passed by me. So at least they will cover my back. But I'm going to fly home already. Okay, I'm over the South Korea. Request picture.
Dallas 3, Cobra 6-1, picture. Cobra 6-1, Dallas 3, picture clear.
Okay, seems like my external fuel tanks, at least those under wings, are already empty. Fuel tank under my fuselage is still contains some fuel, but I'm gonna keep them all. Not going to jettison them, we'll land with them just to bring them home. Someone did a nice paint job on them, so I don't want to drop them anywhere into the forest or maybe in some village. So going to keep them definitely. According to the AVAX, there is nothing around me.
Cobra 6-1, Dallas 3, picture clear.
Okay, picture clear, so let's continue my flight. So you can see the typical Korean campaign, like there is usually no risk, no bandits whatsoever. Everything's fine. You just do your job. It's like this really looks like the real fighter pilot life. It's not full of the dogfights and not full of the air-to-air combats. Usually, the American pilots operate in the total air superiority, and basically their job consists only from long some backup missions. Just flying in some area, protecting the area, checking whether there is some enemy fighters, flying for 2 hours, then going for refuel, returning to the station again and again. So maybe just 6 hours patrols are like very common for the F-16, for example, during the operations. And basically, if you take off with 4 AMRAAMs, you also return with 4 AMRAAMs. You have no opportunity to use them. And in case of some bigger conflict, like for example over the Balkan in the Yugoslavia, or I don't know, Afghanistan, where they are providing some close air support as well, some SAS missions, for example, or CAS missions, and you are able to deliver some air-to-ground ordnance. That's okay, but usually you fly somewhere, you drop your bombs, and you fly back without any air-to-air combat again. So that's how the real pilot's life look like, at least in the multi-role fighter. Definitely the situation in the F-22 or F-15C Eagle is much different. You are unable to carry any air to ground, so you just patrolling some area, waiting for some air threats to appear, but usually they don't appear, especially in today's asymmetric conflict where the enemy has like almost zero air force. Like for example in North Korea, in this current campaign, it's already being destroyed, and you simply fly these missions like a truck driver there, delivering something and driving back. It's like a DHL driver basically. So if you are more into the air-to-air combats, definitely the first days of the campaign will be yours. Maybe then you will feel bored, but it's I take it as a job for me. So basically, I don't see problems to fly such missions. I usually fly also bark-up missions, just flying, I don't know, for 1 hour, some stations, waiting for some enemies to appear. But I don't want to fly such missions in my videos. It's like I don't think you will be interested in seeing how I fly like for 1.5 hours between 2 steer points. But I do that like offline, definitely. I don't have problems with that. I just feel this is like the normal, ordinary pilot job. Not all the F-16 pilots can become an aces basically with 5 kills. Okay, let's go for the inbound. Ready for landing.
Good evening, Cobra 6, Kunsan approach, take spacing and expect vectors to runway 16 right.
Maybe let me know in the comment section down below whether you like such missions like this one was, where you fly into some area, you drop your bombs and you fly back, or whether you prefer some action-packed missions like when you dogfight all the time and destroy like multiple air-to-air targets and you are being chased by some MiGs. I like it also. It's an adrenaline definitely. So I like when, for example, in the Balkan, my first videos, I was chased by the MiG-21s, like 4 of them. I was already Winchester, and they were able to chase me and to shoot me down. It was very interesting experience for me.
6-1, orbit for spacing.
And honestly, I like it.
Descend to 2000, maintain 280 knots. Turn left heading 190. Vectors to final, runway 16 left.
Okay, 190.
Cobra 6-1, perform landing check.
And basically the F-16 or the Falcon, not F-16, the Falcon series offers me a very like intensive feeling of the real war. Like you are somehow involved in this big conflict.
Altitude.
The air is full of the Allied aircrafts, so many things are happened on the background or around you that you really have like immersed feeling that you are in some conflict, especially the Balkan. I do like the Balkan campaign more than the Korean. I feel it's like more intensive.
62, descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots, turn left heading 165, vectors to final, runway 16 left. Cobra 6-1, turn left to final approach course 160, check speed. Cobra
6-1, copy.
Check.
I don't know whether the left or right runway will be for me.
Check speed. Cobra 6-2, perform landing check.
Okay, gear down. Okay.
Cobra 6-2, turn left to final approach course 160, check approach speed. Cobra 6-4, descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots, turn right heading 255, vectors to final, runway 16.
And basically just because of this like
Cobra 6-1, Kunsan Tower, cleared for landing, runway 16 left, check gear
left,
down.
okay. So basically just because of this like real war feeling, which is way much different in the DCS, for example, it's like very sterile environment. Just you in the air, a couple of threats around you, and like that area all around, where like nothing is happening. and you always know when you are loading the mission, you always know what will happen. It's I don't like it. I don't know. I'm not into it, definitely. I do prefer this variety in the Falcon 4 series, which really gives me the opportunity to feel like in the real F-16 in the real conflict. And especially the Balkan, as I said before, the Balkan theater is really like nicely made, really amazing experience.
Cobra 63, Kunsan Tower, cleared for landing, runway 16 right, check gear down.
Slightly
Cobra,
steep turn.
clear runway, incoming
I was almost drifting.
Good evening, Cobra.
And still, I wasn't fast enough for her.
Runway 16 left, check gear down. Cobra 64, turn left for final approach.
Really, maybe let's start some discussion in the comment section whether you like prefer the DCS model where like have like perfectly prepared one single mission with all the details, perfect timing, for example, so you always meet these opponents if you are flying over the steer points, and it's like perfectly like the visuals are like almost real. Or you prefer something like this, maybe the Falcon 4 Elite Force, where the graphic is not that fancy, but the engine itself, like the war engine behind it, is like really, really amazing. Okay, that's my number 2.
Good evening, Cobra 64, Kunsan Tower, cleared for landing, runway 16 right, check gear down.
And that's why basically I love also such missions where you simply fly over to the area, drop 2 bombs, fly back. It's like really it's also a necessary job. Someone has to do it, so it's up to you. Okay, let's see the mission outcome. 2 air-to-ground kills. Oh, I'm impressed that I was able to hit 2 of them. First one missed, but then I hit the building, fuel tank, and one air-to-air gun, or the artillery. That's nice. Some of the wingmans also hit some ground targets. You can see the air-to-air kills, 0 for us and for the F-15C as well. So pretty boring mission. Nothing like interesting happened during this mission, but it is what it is. I can't change it. The North Korean Air Force is like no more. Underground factory is 0% operational, so it's definitely shut down. Assembly building was destroyed before. Warehouse was destroyed also before. It's this building here. Generator hasn't been destroyed. Now it's destroyed. This building was hit by me, so that's my target. You can see that the value is already low, so there is no such buildings. First time I was aiming for this office, didn't hit it, so definitely someone hit it instead of me. It's also destroyed, and just the warehouse is standing still. The storage tank as well. One of the storage tank, the other one was hit by me, probably by this GBU was destroyed. The secondary is also destroyed, and water tower is being destroyed as well. We got some news report. So, Democratic People Republic of Korea pushed back to the demilitarized zone, which is perfect. So we pushed all the ground forces behind this original line, which is this red line here. You can see this DMZ, and basically all the red forces were pushed behind it already. And now we are starting pushing the red forces towards the Seoul. I don't see any any ground forces here whatsoever. Seems like nothing is here. Let's. I'd like to capture this airfield, and seems like it's not possible. It's Von Sun. This unit is far, far away. Already is heading towards the Koksan, probably. No, just going for this village or this junction here. Some of these bridges still are not operational, as you can see. Therefore, I can't enter the North Korean part from here. Probably also this bridge is being destroyed. Yeah, it's also destroyed. So I'd like to check the health of these bridges here. Okay, it's still destroyed also this bridge here, so definitely need these engineers to move on. About here, seems like just this bridge is being no, it's also working. So let's move the tanks. This warehouse already. There is a bridge already being repaired, so let's move to where? It's also fixed. Maybe let's go repair this bridge as well. The other side will be repaired much faster. What about here?
Buzzsaw 1, we are heading home.
To command these units a little bit. Okay, they are repairing the bridge. Still. Okay, that's it. This part, I need to focus more on the left part, to the west side. Head slowly to the MiG-21 engaged US U-2 south of Simpo, somewhere here over the sea. It's here. Let me check the situation. MiG-21 is only one, U-2 is only one. It seems like the U-2 has like little problems with the MiG-21. Should I jump into that flight? Fly basically higher the MiG-21 can fly. Okay, it's probably already destroyed. No damage. Okay, still, I can't fly that aircraft. It's returning home, looks like. Okay, an escort flight for F-15E Strike Eagles. They are going for a deep strike. Maybe I can fly this escort flight with them. Another escort for 2 F-16s or a deep strike against this first synthetic fibers. So again, some textile factory which is already being destroyed like pretty well. It's just 5% operational. Seems like the overall North Korea has like real troubles, real problems. No damage to the building, for example. This building still here is working. Warehouse not destroyed. So there's a couple of targets still not being destroyed. Storage tanks. Water tower, example. I'm not going to fly this mission. I will slightly move the timer to the morning.
Dallas 2-1, in. Caller 1, we're RTB.
Okay, seems like the MiG-21 is shot down already.
Sentry 3, be advised, hostile launch activity detected, bullseye 300, 140 miles.
So many aircrafts are flying over the North Korea now.
Chalice 2, be advised, hostile launch activity detected, bullseye 260, 80 miles.
Okay, I don't want to make this video that long, so going to cut it off here. Basically, I will wait until the morning, save it, and we'll see what kind of interesting missions will be offered in the morning. So, guys, that's all for today from my side. Thank you for watching. As always, have fun, take care, and bye.